I implemented and designed secure video paths to protect video content from next requirement.
Okay. Let me check. I implement and design secure video path to protect the video content from Netflix requirements. Okay, that's correct. Next one, milestone.
Milestone. This was a good milestone for our company when we got Navy's certification. That means Navy's approved we sell his product.
Okay. Okay, so give me a moment. What is this? Okay, so this was a good milestone for our company when we got Netflix certification. That means Netflix approved we sales this product. Okay. This was a good milestone for our company when we got Netflix certification. That means Netflix approve. We need to put
Us.
because you started with
Past sentence.
past tense. Okay. That means Netflix approve that we could sell their products. Okay, not his product. Because we are not referring to a male, but they are referring to the company.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that we could sell. Okay, this is the correct one. Their products. Okay, so this one is sales is incorrect because verb sales there is a noun. Okay.
Okay.
Sell S-E-L-L is verb. S-A-L-E-S is noun. We're looking for verb. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next one, jeopardize.
Jeopardize. This issue could jeopardize the competition over this production about our opponent.
Opponent. Okay. These issues could jeopardize the competition of this production about our opponent. These issues could jeopardize the competition of this production of our opponent. These issues could jeopardize the competition of it should be the competition of the production of our opponent. All right. Okay, so thank you so much. So at this point, we move on to the reading part. So, reading part, the title is Small Talk. Okay, I'm going to help you out. I'm gonna read the first paragraph and you're going to continue.
Okay.
In most English speaking countries, it is normal and necessary to make small talk in a certain situations, Small talk is a casual form of conversation that breaks the ice or fills the awkward silence between people. Even though you may feel shy using the second language, it is sometimes considered rude to say nothing. Just as there are certain times when small talk is appropriate, there are also certain topics that people often discuss during this moment. Continue.
Okay, who makes small talk? The most common type of people to use small talk are those who don't know each other at all. Other people who have shorter casual conversation are office employees who may not be good friends but work in the same department. Customer service represent, representat, representatives, waitresses, hairdressers, receptionists often make small talk with customers. What do people make small talk about? There are certain safe topics that people usually make small talk about. Discussing personal information such as salaries or a recent divorce is not done between people who don't know each other well. You do not talk about a private issue either, because you don't know if you can trust the other person with your secrets or personal information. Where do people make small talk? People make small talk just about anywhere, but there are certain places where it is very common. People also make small talk in the doctor's or dentist's waiting or in the queue at the grocery store. At the office, people make small talk in the elevators or lunchrooms and even in restaurants, especially if there is a line-up. When do people make small talk? The most common time for small talk to occur in the first time you see or meet someone on a given day. For example, if you see coworker in the lounge, you might say hello and discuss the sport or weather. However, the next time you see each other, you might just smile and say nothing. Another good time to make small talk is during a break in a meeting or presentations when there is nothing important going on. Finally, it is important to recognize the cue when the other person wants to conversation to stop.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me just try to check. Okay, so we're going to have a drill, a pronunciation drill. Please repeat after me.
Okay.
Okay, so please say it one more time. I think those are the things that the words that you underline. Say the word casual. Cas
Casual, casual,
awkward.
awk-
Awkward.
awkward, awkward,
Silence. Silence.
silence, silence,
Mm-hmm. Next one is appropriate.
appro-
Appropriate.
appropriate, appropriate,
Next, representatives.
repres-
Representatives.
representatives, representatives,
Waitress. Waitresses.
waitress, waitresses,
Ha-
waitresses,
hairdresser.
hairdress,
Hairdresser.
okay, hairdressers, hairdressers,
Hmm. Receptionist. Receptionist.
receptionist, receptionist,
Recep.
oh,
Receptionist.
receptionist,
Yes.
receptionist.
Hmm. Okay. Next one. Oh, happened. Just give me a moment. Um, I think that would be all. Okay. I'm sorry. There's more. The
Oh,
word is dentist. Dentist.
dentist, dentist,
Grocery. Grocery.
grocery, grocery,
Okay. Lounge. Lounge.
launch, launch.
Uh, Lao. Lounge. Lounge.
I have a question.
Uh,
Is chi or ju?
which one?
The launch is we shouldn't pronounce it chi or chi. Long, chi. Oh, okay, launch. Okay, launch. Okay, thanks.
Hold
Okay,
on. Okay, so the transcription for this is, give me a moment.
okay.
Uh, this one. Lounge.
Oh, launch,
Lounge.
launch. Oh, okay, thanks.
Lounge.
Okay, launch. Okay, thanks.
Lounge. Okay. Next, Q. Q.
Q, Q.
Where's the Q? Okay. There we go. So I think we're done with this. So let's try to uh, answer question number 1. Why do you think people have to engage in small talk?
Uh, okay. Do I need to? Do I need to?
Your answer?
Yeah. Okay. Students say. Okay. Students said when you come to a new environment, we don't know each other. Small talk is a casual form of conversation that breaks the ice or feels awkward silence between people. We could make a good relationship after small talk.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much. So, when you come to the new environment, we
Yeah.
don't know each other. So, small talk is the casual form of conversation that breaks the ice or feel an awkward silence between people. So, we could make good relationship after small talk, after having a small talk. Mm. Okay. Very good. So that is the answer. Okay, it's actually look, can be found in the article. So to break the ice, so meaning if there is something like a monotonous situation, what is monotonous? Monotonous means boring.
Oh, boring. Okay.
Yes, and a boring moment. Okay, body talks. So you just have to initiate yourself to have a small talk. Is that right? My question is, do you usually initiate small talk?
Yes, I usually do like because I think that's my problem. I'm afraid of the silence between between people. So if if we are in the same field, or giving example, maybe in coffee room or in restaurant or in lunch room, I will try to I will try to give a small talk to break the ice because I am afraid of a silence between us. Is letting me feel if two silence let me feel, let me check the word, embarrassed. I think it's embarrassed. Let me feel embarrassed or 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 echo or echo word.
Awkward.
Awkward. Yeah,
Awkward.
awkward. Yeah, awkward.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, exactly. So boring or monotonous environment. So I think it's not a really good idea. So you just have to initiate a small talk. But aren't you ashamed of initiating a small talk for the first time? Let's say if nobody will respond to you, nobody talks.
Yeah,
hmm So aren't you feel ashamed on that? Ashamed means shy.
是不是？哎，
Are you
呃
shy?
excuse me, I'm not sure your sentence. Will you mind repeat that again?
Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm going to write it in sentence. Aren't aren't you feel ashamed of initiating small talk if nobody? It's in your Skype, so please try to read the question.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Wait a minute. Okay. You feel ashamed of initiative small talk if nobody responds to your conversation? Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's very feel embarrassed.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
but maybe, but I think even even I have the situation, I will try to maybe find another topic to talk with him. Maybe I guess maybe just the previous topic he are not interested. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm still try to break the ice. But actually, I seldom meet some people. They don't respond to you. Maybe they just say, "Oh yes," "Oh no," just yes. Maybe the sentence is shortly, but I think it's okay for me. But he don't he don't respond to me, uh, he don't give me he don't give me any response. Maybe I will think, hey, maybe he don't know I talk with him. Maybe I will try to repeat the question to
Mm-hmm.
him again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or maybe he's not really interested.
Yeah, but if he are not interested, he maybe he just say, yes, oh no. The shortest response let me know. Yeah, yeah, he are not interesting. Okay. Maybe we can change another interesting topics for him.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's a problem. But I think in ways it means for you to, you know, participate with them. So it depends with your personality. If you have a pleasing personality, so maybe people will also engage into conversation. So it depends. So the manner on how you're going to do that. Okay.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah.
Mhm. Mm. All right. Okay. So there we go. Now moving on to the next question. Um, what was the most important reminder that you read in the article about talk to a stranger or someone you just met?
Okay. There are certain safe topics that people usually make a small talk about. Discussing personal information such as salaries or a recent divorce is not done between people who don't know each other well. Be careful to choose your topics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's try to check. There are certain safe topics that people usually make small talk about, discussing personal information such as salaries and recent divorce not done between people who do not know each other well. Okay. Discussing personal information and sellers is not done between people. Be careful to choose your topic. Okay, very good. So at this time, I think you get a correct answer. Okay. All right. Now, well, do you like to mingle with these people or engage a conversation if for the first time he started to ask you something like a personal question?
Hmm. Oh, do you mean how should I respond him?
Yes. Do you like talking to this kind of people who started to ask personal questions for the first time?
Uh, actually, I think I am a kindly man. Maybe even he asks some personal question is not polite. If maybe I will try to answer him, but I will try to hide some secret information. If he asks me salary, maybe I just told him the range, but I don't tell him uh the the certain or accuracy because maybe there are some illegal lawyer problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I will try to answer. I will try to answer his question.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're still accommodate or you still talk with him. Mm-hmm. Okay, so thank you so much for that. So at this time, okay, uh, well, some people are not really sensitive to the questions that they ask. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they keep on asking any personal information for the first time. It's gonna be fine if that's gonna be your friend. You've been known with each other for like 5 years, 10 years. So it's gonna be fine to reveal the secret, right? But if you are my first acquaintance, uh, I think it's a little bit off for you to ask for that. So new acquaintance, we call it acquaintance. Do you know what is acquaintance?
Acquaintance. Oh, I'm not sure. Let me check. Acquaintance. Oh yeah, I know acquaintance. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the people you just met, okay, as we call it, new acquaintance, and this is not considered as your friend yet, right?
Yeah.
So you just met with each other, but you don't know well with each other about your background. Okay, so do not ask questions pertaining to personal information. Okay, it's
Sure.
very
Sure. I
very
don't
off.
want to have trouble if maybe because some personal question maybe later people become angry or is sensitive is not suitable to talk in public place like the
Mhm.
salaries. If you in my company we could not share the salaries. If you will be catched by the hiring management, maybe you will be laid off. It's very serious problem. So I don't want to have trouble.
Correct. Mm. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so in all culture, I think this is uh, it applies to all culture. So you don't need to do this. Okay. Now, question three.
Yeah.
Can small talk affect your future relationship with a person and why?
Sure. I prefer to work with friendly people. If he or she is cold, maybe I don't dare to share my opinion. If we are conflict in some scenario, we couldn't share opinions comfortable.
All right. Check. Okay. How can small talk affect your future relationship with a person? Sure, I prefer to work with friendly people. If he or she is cold, maybe I don't dare to share my opinion if we are conflict in some scenario. If we are friendly, so we could share opinions comfortably. Okay, sure. I prefer to work friendly people. There's no with, only friendly people. Okay, let's remove the with. Uh, Now, if he or she is cold, what do you mean by cold?
Oh,
Uh,
I think it's like he don't like to respond your question, and he is
it's not
silence.
that. Mhm. Okay. There's another word here instead of cold. I think we call it
Yeah.
passive. Okay. All right. I think instead of cold, you may say passive.
Passive. Oh, yeah, passive is okay. Yeah, passive. Yeah, passive. Yeah.
Hold on. Passive means this one. That's the meaning of passive here below. All right. So let's have M. It should be a small letter. Maybe I don't care to share my opinion. If opinion, it's period here. So if we are in conflict, it should be if you are in conflict.
Oh, in conflict. Oh, okay.
That's in some scenario. Uh, so what happened?
Oh, it's like maybe we have a fighter, or where opinion is different. Maybe he feel unhappy for my decision. Maybe I don't dare to talk with him because he don't not share his opinion for me because he is passive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, let me check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened? All right. There we go. Now this one, so if you are in conflict in some scenario, I think you need to add more information here, okay? And
Oh,
then good, okay, because there's something lacking here.
okay.
So the structure of the sentence, if you make a sentence, if we call it if clause, okay?
Yeah.
If so, and then blah blah blah, and then you need to put a comma
Oh,
comma and then another sentence here. Okay, so this is the structure of the sentence. For example, if he or she is passive, maybe I don't care to share my opinion. Okay, so that's it. That's why I put a comma here,
Yeah.
right? Now,
Yeah.
if you're in conflict in some situation, so what? What happened? Okay, you
Okay.
need to add more information.
I know. Wait a minute, because I have already restructured my sentence. Actually, previously, my answer uh is this. If we are in conflict in some scenario, we could not, yeah, we
Hmm.
could share opinions comfortably. I think this sentence is better.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so we couldn't share opinion comfortably in the period. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So this is what I'm looking for. So we need to fix your sentence. Okay, all right. Now at this point, yeah, you're right. It affects the relationship. Okay, when you have a small talk. Now, having a good start of a small talk affects the relationship. It means that you're able to establish friendship, good relationship. Now, if you start with a small talk in a very, what do you call this,
Yeah.
not so impressive, a very negative one, so it affects your relationship. Nobody likes you to be with, to be friends with you. Okay,
Hmm.
because you started an annoying conversation. So do you expect that people will like you? Okay, so they will not, because there are some people who started to initiate the small talk, but it seems like this person uh, is not friendly. Maybe this person is a little bit annoying. Okay, so well, I don't like to mingle with this type of person. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends on you and how you're going to start a conversation in a very well mannered and very good uh, attitude.
It's look like it's not easy.
Okay, although you cannot please everybody that will like you, everybody, but well, as much as possible, you just have to be professional at all times on how you're going to start. It's just like the manner on how you're going to deliver your deliver your conversation and the choices of the language that you use, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't you know that having a small talk, uh, I was really amazed when I had a conversation to. I think it started when I purchased something in the supermarket,
Yeah.
and I happen to know someone in the supermarket. So we just have to talk something about the products inside the supermarket.
Mm.
Okay, of asking if it is good or not, if it is durable or not. So we started exchanging information. So well, until we come up with the topic of searching for a job. And it so happened that this person is one of the owners of the company, and he offered me immediately a position or a job in. He hired me immediately in that particular situation.
Wow.
Okay.
Eh,
So because I think she found me that I am suitable for the position that they are looking for. They're also looking for the employees who could fill in the vacant position in their company. Okay, so and because I think we had a great conversation, she immediately decided to hire me. And during the time I was looking for a job. So that is the benefit of, if you're a good conversationalist,
Mm,
you're able to convey uh, the people's attention,
yeah.
and you build trust and confidence. I think people will like you.
Yeah. I could not agree with you anymore.
Hmm.
But it's amazing for me. You mean you say you be hired in the supermarket because have a have a small talk. Wow, that's amazing. I don't have this opportunity for me.
Yes. So just having a small talk. Okay. So that's the benefit if you are really a persuasive person. Okay. Persuasive. You are able to persuade the person. Okay.
Yeah,
A persuasive. Hold on. Yeah, persuasive. Mhm. A persuasive person who could probably convey the attention of the people. So they could easily build trust.
yeah,
Okay. Especially if you are knowledgeable. So you happen to meet people who are knowledgeable, very intelligent, right?
yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So sometimes I'm a little bit, what do you call this? I'm insecure sometimes to people who could really speak well and knowledgeable about the topic. Okay. And I really like that kind of person. Okay. So, uh, do you have an experience similar to my experience?
You mean I have good cover, good small talk with some people and I get a job?
Not necessarily a job, but I think in any other situation.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have because because I am a software engineer. So previously I joined the open source community and I share my experience about the debugging skill. So after my speech, I I make a new friend. I make a new friend, and they also love open source, and we have a good communication after the speech, and they help me to join their group because many open source contributor they have their own group. Maybe some topics about learning Python or learn C++ or maybe it's a Linux kernel. Yes, there are a lot of topics in software. Wow, it's very complicated.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Your homework is for question number 4. Have a great and awesome weekend, and thank you so much. And you can now eat your lunch. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you on 7. See you on PM 7. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.